Okay, so now let's do a couple local. So let's say I'm gonna go in and maybe zoom in a little bit here, and let's say there is a blemish or something I want to take care of. That would be a local adjustment. So I'm talking this like better night's sleep, but there's a little spot right here I want to take care of. So that would be something I could retouch. So I'm gonna grab my little retouching tool here, my spot removal tool, and I don't want to do this on every single one because of the fact that it would auto sync them. So I want to make sure that I only have this one file highlighted while I'm doing there. So be careful about that because sometimes people forget that they're on the auto sync. And if the person's been moving around, it's going to do a weird thing. So I'm going to go to similar texture and tone, and I find kind of a good way to blend these two things together, and I've taken care of that spot. So that would be a good one to, let's do one more here, and I've got my two little spots I'm going to worry about taking care of there. So that's one local adjustment I could deal with. I'm going to hit done at the end there. Um, Another local adjustment that might be of interest would be any kind of tonal change that you want to adjust. So let's say I want my arms less intense on this one, so there's more of a draw to the face. Well, that'd be a great time for the graduated filter, and I'm just going to kind of come in at an angle that sort of matches those arms, and I'm going to slightly, just slightly reduce that exposure. Not too much, not too strong. And let's hit done. And if you're not sure what I just did, I hit white, and there's a before and an after, and you can kind of see if there's been any kind of major change. So if it's not noticeable yet, I can go back in, hit Y again, and I'm going to pull up that graduated filter again so that it'll show me what all is happening there. And I'm always going to show the edit pins there, that's fine. But let me just kind of reduce that exposure, maybe even a tiny bit more on that one, to the point that it actually kind of shows, and I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more. Okay, so it's just need to go a little higher, and that will, don't want to get it too crazy dark. But if I hit done, this time do my Y, you can see especially that bottom arm is not as bright, especially in there, and so that helped me draw the emphasis back up to the face. So that's one way I can kind of play around with driving the emphasis in a particular way, working a particular side or something like that. So those are local adjustments.